What's up, gamers? Welcome back to the channel. We got another Dynasty gameplay video here from our Michigan Dynasty and the Around the 32 Dynasty League. Today's game is going to be the Western Michigan Broncos against our Michigan Wolverines. This is a computer matchup. Last week we took on Louisville, which was a user game, in Game of the Week. So let's get into this. Last week we did run Flexbone. We ran Air Force Playbook. This week we're going to switch it up. We are going to run FIU Florida International's playbook. It's actually one of the best playbooks in the game. Been doing a lot of labbing with this playbook here, and it's probably going to be the playbook that I end up using throughout the entire season. It's kind of a toss-up between Alabama, FIU, and Air Force. I don't know if I have enough patience to run the triple option, the Flexbone the entire season, especially when we get into some of these tougher matchups. We're going to have to throw the ball. David Pollock and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly rode out on the sidelines, and Holly a little familiarity in this one. Let's go, Big Blue. Got our first home game in Ann Arbor at the Big House. Taking on Western Michigan. In-state battle.
Thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. So
Western Michigan said, "Hey man, we need to check. Can we play y'all?" Yeah, we got y'all. We got y'all. All right. The true freshman getting the start. The running back. Again, we're running something totally different than we ran last week. We were in more of a pro-style offense. Still going to have an emphasis on the run game. Nice pickup on first down. We're still going to have an emphasis on the run game, but now we have a little bit better passing options when it comes to the different looks that we want to give.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Right back to him on the ground.
Nice stop there. Got 3rd and 4. Gonna be our first 3rd down here.
That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game.
All right, our first 3rd down. We're gonna come out and run jet sweep. We're gonna pick that up.
Really nice job to get it past the stick.
Our slot receiver there showing some nice wiggle.
And I love right out of the gate,
getting us our first down of the game.
Try to get their best players the football out in the open field. You saw it right there.
And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. There's a crease.
All right, like I said, man, we are out here. We want to run that ball. We want to run the rock. 7-yard pickup on first down. Puts us in perfect field position on 2nd down. A perfect down and distance on 2nd down. Did not expect him to switch on that, but it is what it is. Yeah, our run game, I mean, we expect this to be dominant against a team like Western Michigan. Just does not have the talent or the athletes that we have here at Michigan.
The defense feels a little bit uneasy. The offensive line gets settled in. Nice start by this offense.
Again, ran the ball 5 times. about 40 yards,
I think it's
about 8
really
yards
important for
carry.
this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Got play action here.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play.
We're going to take a shot. Oh, out of bounds. Out of bounds. I don't know, man. It looked like he had his foot in. We're not going to challenge it. I thought he was out of bounds. It looked like he was out. Oh, but they are going to challenge it. I don't know about that. Oh. Might have been a touchdown. It's a hell of a catch if it was. Nice throw by Underwood. They call that a touchdown. Nice. Yeah, let's take a look at this here, man, because that's crazy. Jump throw. Did have it. Hell of a catch, man. Oh yeah. Might use this clip here for a highlight clip in our dynasty, in our league chat. But hey, I mean, this is the difference between, you know, the offense that we ran last week and what we're running this week. Again, this is more of a pro style offense that we're running this week against Western Michigan. Again, using the Florida International Playbook, FIU. Last week we ran Air Force Playbook, Flexbone, very option heavy. Not a lot of pass friendly formations, if you will, or I guess what they call meta formations. But the Florida International Playbook is very pro style heavy. Has a lot of pass friendly formations while also, you know, keeping the emphasis on the run game. All right, here goes our first defensive drive here. We'll come out, run the ball, get a nice stop.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action.
Nice play.
Makes the grab. It's Brooks. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line.
Thought they was running the ball there. Got me with the play action.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Lowry. Release.
Oh, look at that. Pick. Yo, this safety has been balling. That's his 3rd pick. Yeah. 3rd pick in 2 games. 2nd defensive touchdown in 2 games. He scored I don't know if he scored off a scoop and score last game or if he scored off an interception last game, but he had a defensive touchdown. Has another one there. Hey, man, this defense is we are going to ride on the backs of our defense. It's the strength of this team.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
We're going to get a lot of turnovers this season.
Before he stopped right there. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders.
Nice play.
Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling.
Play action. They hit the wheel route there.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
It's an RPO option. What's that look like?
Now on 2nd down.
I like how they came out and We'll call some of the plays that they've called.
Doing it
Oh,
himself
yeah.
again.
That ain't happening, man.
Down for a loss of a couple.
You try to run the option the play before. We're not doing it twice in a row.
They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go
Nice
with the football
tackle.
that time.
Fourth
Offensively,
down.
the
Let's
defense
get our
came
offense
up
back on the
with a
field.
huge negative play.
And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight.
Try to catch this here.
And the punt hits ground at the 2.
A long way to go.
He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20.
Try to pad our stats a little bit.
For the opening play of this drive. The running back has it.
Running back.
Blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
Our true freshman. Got 44 yards off of 6 carries so far.
Early in the drive, you could turn around.
We're going to sub him out. We're going to get Jordan Marshall in the game.
Positive yardage.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options.
Definitely a change of pace. Our freshman, he's very fast, very quick. Jordan Marshall is a bruiser.
Underwood. The sure hands.
All right, mesh concept, first down.
31 after a gain of 5.
We already have more passing yards in this game than we did in the previous game.
All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag.
Boom. Look at that. Jordan Marshall to the house.
He's inside the 40, the 20, the 10, and he slipped through.
Yes, sir. That's what we like to see. First carry goes for 69.
Ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter.
21-0. This game's looking a lot like the most previous game. I think we started off 21-0 in the first quarter there too.
I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks.
First down, play action. I've been doing pretty good with this play action. Nice play right there.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous.
All right, come out, try to run the ball. First down.
For a first down, they'll mark it at the 30.
Eastern Michigan playbook. Let me take a look at their offensive playbook. Looks kind of looks interesting.
From the 30 on first and
I like the
10.
formations that they've came out in, and the plays they've called.
Downfield is Lowry. Makes the grab. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
Come on, man. I can't let him catch that.
Getting my quarterback.
Knock that out of there.
Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Oh, bubble. You're in, man. We shut that down. We got 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 going into the second quarter. Up 21-0.
3rd and 6 yards to go. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead.
Yes, sir. That's what we want to see.
First quarter as indicated by the stats.
That's what we want to see.
Chance to talk over this third down play to
Dominated that first quarter. But again, we are playing on computer here, and this team is not very good. I thought he caught that. I was about to say. Should have been a pick, man.
4th down coming up. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes the catch at the 10.
Oh, I thought we was going to get outside there.
Tackle right at the 16-yard line.
All right, we're starting. I believe this is our 3rd drive.
Offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. This offense has really been.
We've had a passing touchdown. We've had a run touchdown.
dialing up. These guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining.
I don't know what that was.
You gotta
Get
play the
upfield.
lead.
Where are you
Just gotta
going?
keep piling it on until they find an answer.
I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down.
I
Right?
don't
You
know
just take
why
the
we
easy
haven't
pitch and
ran the
catch,
ball
keep
here.
this drive going.
Yeah. Took a sack.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum.
Don't like that.
They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long.
Man, we're just going to run the ball here. We pick it up, we pick it up. If we don't, we don't.
Fakes off the defender. They make the stop about 4
We'll punt this
yards
out.
first down.
Again, just leaning on that defense.
Punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight.
But it should have been better play calling there
Try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content
on that last drive.
right around the
I need to go to the sideline.pro to create a custom call sheet for my offense.
They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about
Nice sack there on 1st down.
And that is where defensive ends make their money by getting to the.
But before I make the call sheet for the offense, I've got to figure out what offense I want to run.
You want to be a double-digit sack guy. You want to be a guy that puts pressure on the quarterback.
Just so many playbooks.
But I want
Oh, that was a good play right there. Ran the mid screen.
Off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
Almost had a touchdown.
The offense wanted. They don't have any points.
Big plays, man. We can't give up big plays.
It takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense.
Oh, we got a sack. Another 1st down sack. Got 2 sacks on this drive.
in this game, but man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job. Already built a huge lead. Now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback.
And here's
Oh.
way behind the line. The offense very fortunate to get that.
Gotta be careful throwing it behind the line of scrimmage, man.
1st and 2nd down.
It will be a fumble in this game.
Very long coming up.
All right, so we got 3rd and 23. We're just going to go get him.
He's going to
Throws it deep.
fly down the middle.
Incompletion. Let's get our offense back on the field.
Pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field.
It's a hell of a punt.
Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. So here comes the Michigan offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
All right. Yes, we do need more production on this drive. We'll come out.
Running inside. It's
Just run an inside zone.
for a yard out to the 12.
Don't get much there.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't
And we
good,
just
then
got to
you
call
pass
better
the football.
plays. That's all it is.
Sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first.
All right, we're going to get the freshman back in the game.
Throwing Underwood. Grabbed over the middle.
Take it a little easy underneath there. 1st down.
They'll move the sticks as he picks up
I like to keep my running backs fresh.
Routes like that are great times to be quarterbacks. I got great fast.
Like to keep the running backs fresh.
quick
So by the time we get into the 4th quarter,
let him do the rest.
the defense is super tired.
Got it set up on the outside.
All right, we ran a
Pick up of 8. It's now
nice screen there. I don't know how we didn't get the first, but
to crank the tempo.
no, guys, we gotta have better blocking than that. And we're gonna get into some tempo here. I highly suggest if you're going to run tempo that you actually set up your audibles. I do not have my audible set for this playbook.
Trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
3rd and 2. Just gonna run a quarterback run. I thought we was gonna get out the gate there. We got stopped.
And as a defensive
1st down. Getting ready to go into the 2-minute warning.
will will take off and
Getting 2-minute mode here.
make you pay. It just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot.
Look at that nice little run.
And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed.
Right before the 2-minute timeout.
Continues to attack this QB.
We've already got 132 yards on the ground. Again, we are going to lean on our run game.
The play action fake. Now adjusting.
We didn't have anything here. We're just going to take off. And hey, our athletes are better than yours.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz.
Here we go again. We're going to get our freshman out the game. Try to get Marshall back in there. Look at that, man. Touchdown. That's what we like to see. 28-0. Man has 8 carries, 92 yards, 2 touchdowns. Freshman.
They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped
out here doing what we're supposed to do against a team like Western Michigan. Like I said, we've got more talent. We have the better team, so we should be imposing our will. We should be dominating.
Pulls and fires complete. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a
Computer's calling some nice plays, though. I will say that.
The Broncos have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Dropping back, it's Lowry.
Had a wide open man on the drag. Just got to the quarterback as he was throwing it. Incomplete. Got 3rd and inches here. About a minute and a half left in the 2nd quarter before we get to halftime.
On 3rd and short,
try to get the ball back. Put some more points on the board. But the computer is moving in that 2-minute mode.
That might be the play that turns the momentum in this.
Going hurry up.
Blown out right now on the scoreboard. It's late in the half.
Hey, another sack, baby.
And they get him at the 21. And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts.
We're only sending 4. Our guys are just better than your guys.
Able to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long.
Oh, try to hit me with a little bit of trickery there. But again, quarterback goes down. Sack number 4. 2nd sack of this drive.
Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
We called a timeout there. Got 3rd and 24 and try to get the ball back. Put some points up before halftime.
Very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pressure. That pass is well.
Got to him again. Looked like he had the corner or slot fade. Looked like he had that open.
He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight.
I don't know if he would have completed it though. Probably wouldn't have picked.
Nice grab at the 25.
All right, we get the ball with 44 seconds left before halftime. We'll try to get some points on the board here.
Heads out to get this drive started. First play of the drive comes from the 41. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing.
And we get sacked.
Pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
That's not a good play call on 1st down.
Defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won.
It's just not good execution. And our offensive line, again, just not the best pass protectors. And another sack.
Defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
And that's frustrating for an offense, man, because you.
So yeah, we're just gonna take this into the half.
You want to be aggressive, you want to take advantage of it, but in order
Not gonna try to force anything here.
To do their job, you've got to give your QB time. They don't do it, and back-to-back plays, they're going the completely wrong direction.
Well, in a situation like that where it's 3rd and long, there's not a lot of plays to get that thing completed and keep the drive moving. So you're just trying to buy yourself some real estate and help your punter out.
They punted away on fourth
All
down.
right, and then that's that first half.
Perhaps feeling that coverage coming.
28-0.
Catch and makes it at the 25. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Did a great job of running the ball. Decent job throwing the ball. Offensive lines just got to do better in passing situations. See you, Oregon. Got to play them at some point this season.
He plays better at home, and this team plays better at home, as they did today, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season.
Oh, that's the only one y'all are going to show? Or all right, Western Michigan gets the ball at half.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Barnett. I know he thinks
We want to keep, we want to try to keep this shutout going. I don't give up any points. Gave up 14 points last week.
Checking in with the Broncos head coach here in the half. Their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are.
All right, they come out and run jet sweep.
They've done a good job.
Not today.
I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter.
Again, we've only thrown the ball 8 times in this game. Last week we only threw it 10 times.
Second and a long way to go.
Real trying to lean on that run game.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Buckley. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20 and pick up a 5. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Dropping back, it's Lowry. They're working that left side. They'll pick up.
Gotta make that tackle.
Gets it out to the 27-yard line.
And that's a beautiful job by the receiver, man. Knowing exactly where the sticks are. Don't dance, right? Get that first down. You're on your side of the field, man. And get a new set of downs. Keep this drive alive. I love players that have that awareness.
There we go. Nice play.
Connection incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. He's got it all right. The defense.
That's not gonna work, my guy.
They lost yardage. They've got to come up with a big.
Come out second and long, run a screen.
Wants to keep it in the air.
A wide receiver screen at that. And then they come out and run a what looked like a running back screen. That's 2 plays in a row. Get negative plays on screen passes. Their offense is gonna get the ball back.
Headed toward the sideline. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last
Still got our bruiser in the game, Jordan Marshall.
time around.
There he goes. First down.
36-yard line.
Got 4 carries, 86 yards. He did go for about 70-yard run on his first carry.
They understand how good he is, and just they've owned the line of scrimmage. They've sprinkled in some pass. Like, this offense has done a really good job staying balanced, but featuring one of their better players.
Right back to the well.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls.
Just want to run that rock.
Offensive lineman.
Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. On the run, it's Marshall.
Thought he was going to run him over. My man been running people over last 2 games.
Here they come, facing third and long.
All right, we got 3rd and 7.
Motion from the wideout.
Let's just hope our O-line holds up here.
Underwood from the gun on third down. Quick
There we
completion
go.
on the out route. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him.
All right, we got a 4th and inches. We're going to go for this.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Has to get there to move the sticks.
He just ran up the middle. Again, Jordan Marshall. Just too much of a load.
Gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Following that last play, we have a Bronco that is slow.
As long as we're getting positive yardage, we are good.
Checking on this freshman linebacker. After
2nd and 8 is a lot better than 2nd and 10, 2nd and 12, etc.
Here's Underwood.
Yeah, this is
Bringing the heat.
just not a good play call.
Going deep. And they can't.
Looked like we had him there,
The big play on second
but
down. Now it's third down.
like I said, this is, I don't like that play call.
Find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot. They're not able to come away with the
Really need to take some time and go to thesideline.pro so I can set up my custom call sheet for this playbook. So when I get in those situations, I'm not calling plays that I really don't want to call. All right, we had a 3rd and 8. I got 2 yards on a pass play there. Not what we wanted. But again, our offensive line is just not holding up how I want it to in pass situations. That's a great punt right there. Got him pinned at the 4-yard line. Got him backed up.
Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field.
So that's 2 drives on offense that have stalled out.
Punt, David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession.
We got to make some tackles, man. They've had some broken tackles that
You know what?
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen.
it's just no good. We got to make those tackles. Those are easy tackles right there. We got linebacker on a slot receiver. Look at him. Look like Julian Edelman. You know, your smaller slot receiver. Be able to make that tackle. Man, they are out here killing the play action, killing RPOs, doing a hell of a job at it.
Needed a play like that.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play.
I don't know if I'm just not as engaged because of the score. I'm up 4 scores, so I'm not really putting in the same effort as if this was a close game on defense.
Keeps it on first down.
Oh, man.
Ripping off a pretty
We put a lick on him, but it was a nice play.
first down.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option.
Yeah, man, we can't let him get like that.
He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Got his man.
There we go. Look at that. Another broken tackle.
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
I don't have my tackling on aggressive.
But the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where
Man, look at that. Another broken tackle.
a bunch of yards and maybe get a big.
They're going quick, too.
Tackled almost immediately.
Like I said, I actually like this Western Michigan offense.
Now they snap it from
At least how they're running it.
motion from the wide receiver.
That was a good play right there.
That'll get the job done and move the
Bubble
chains
slant RPO.
at the 45.
I think the biggest reason why this team is trailing the way they are is they haven't been able to stay on the field. They've had no success on third down up to this point. Way too many punts. But
Another broken tackle.
they finally get it done. That's about as good a timing. I think
Come on, man. That should have been
from the quarterback and his intended
either a
target.
loss or no gain at all.
And it came at a point where they needed it the most.
And starting to spread it out a bit.
Lost a throw.
I mean, they kind of got to. They're down.
And the pass
Down 4 scores.
thanks to a big hit.
This offense hasn't been able
Very
to
worried about the pressure.
this one here in the third quarter. You're seeing the
A lot of their passes are just quick hitters
on being
or off of play action.
stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the
As you
football.
see, again, still trying to get used to this.
That time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Nice sack. Still trying to get used to the adjustment system. As you saw on the last play there. It's in here cycling between my camera. I don't know what button is what.
I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect.
We're off the field. Our offense is back out there. Previous 2 offensive drives have resulted in punts.
Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch.
Got to get something going.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got
had to go help out
make your plays. Put a good
my daughter for a second, so we had to delay a game. Should have just paused it.
Track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough.
Almost happened again.
The run inside. It's Marshall.
Here we go, Marshall. 5-yard pickup on first down, but 2nd and 10, so it's like we didn't gain any yardage at all. We're going to get the freshman back in the game. Again, keep these running backs fresh. Wide open receiver there.
Don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself,
jet sweep.
I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of
Great pickup there. Something that I'm trying to utilize more is the jet sweep. It's actually very successful in this game, especially if you have numbers. If you have numbers advantage, this is a very, very good play. And then the counters and quarterback runs off of the jet sweep are also, pretty useful. It can be pretty successful. Just drop it off to our running back there for a very good gain. Hey man, our freshman running back is very slippery. He has a lot of speed behind him, and he's electric. I'm gonna get it to him again. Look at that, man. Try to hit him on a juke and get his 3rd score, but he's only got 1 score. I thought he scored twice. Did you see, man? He's been very involved. We got close to 60 receiving yards and over 90 rushing yards with a touchdown. I don't know why I ran that sweep there. And our freshman running back actually got hurt on that play. And it says it's severe, so we'll see what the injury actually is. Hopefully he is not going to be out for an extended period of time. Hopefully it's not nothing too serious. That wasn't him. That was another player. Bruised ribs.
So offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go.
All right, we'll get in a touchdown. Oh, freshman running back has a broken collarbone. That's not good.
This team looks like a national championship.
We have to see how long he's going to be out. But he's going to be out for some weeks. Just a matter of how long. Dang, man, that's a tough loss right there.
And he's going to try to return this one.
That was all of our speed in the backfield. He is our fastest running back. I think he has 92 or 93 speed. And again, very elusive. Has a lot of juice to him. That's going to be a tough loss. All right. Western Michigan's back on offense. Our defense is back on the field.
game if you don't control the line.
Yeah, we're just trying not to give up this goose egg. We want to keep this shutout going.
To run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
4 minutes left in the game.
Receiver going in motion. Wants to throw. It's Petty. Pressure coming.
Here we go. Another sack. We got 6 sacks this game.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the curve, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they
Again, our defense is our backbone, and they are doing their thing for another week. Second week in a row where they have just been balling.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for a big
Oh,
he's got it along the sideline. Here he goes. He's at the
bombs away.
touchdown.
Hey, man, that's the trade-off of using the safety right there. If you're not paying attention to what the defense is, I don't think I was aware. I thought that my safety I was using was either on the hook zone or, he was coming down, play the flats, but he was actually the deep defender. Offense goes over the top, easy touchdown, and there goes the goose egg right there.
From inside his own 5.
Damn.
Find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the
All right, offense is back out here.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last
And come out, run the counter. I really like counter powers, anything with pulling guards in this game actually work, whereas previous CFBs just not have been as effective.
After the productive first down.
Our running back right now, he is our second fastest back. As you can see, he actually has some wiggle and juice to him as well, and now we've got guys dropping like flies. This is why I like to keep players fresh. Injuries actually matter in this game. Or I wouldn't say injuries matter, but stamina. Stamina is definitely something you have to be aware of.
This defense has their hands full with him on this drive. And that DB, I'll tell you, he may have saved a touchdown with that tackle. When you've got speed like this running back has, if he gets in the second level, people start to hold their breath because it could be a house call.
All right, we got our receiver will be back. We've got a pretty young team. Just a matter of can we keep these guys, and hope that they don't hit the portal.
The sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run. I will have a lot of
Hey man, we gotta make a decision and go.
They bring him down, but not before he's
Put your foot in the ground and go.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just
all right.
First down.
2-minute warning.
The Wolverines back to the line on first down. Let's see if they
we're just leaning on that run.
They'll give it to him again. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
There's nothing they can do about it.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and
Running back is over 100 yards on the day.
Really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for the
He didn't even start the game.
Down the stretch of this game, try to continue to do this on the ground, continue to eat that clock.
Hey, we're not running that Flexbone, but we are still running the option.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
They'll run it. They want to take it.
Yeah, they was ready for that one. But again, 2-yard pickup, positive yards is still good yards.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage.
That's what we want to do here with a minute left.
They got to go back to the draw.
I'm trying to run out this clock here. I mean, we do want to put up some points. And, well, there we go. Easy touchdown. We've been running the ball the whole game. Get some play action going off of that. We get wide open receivers. And we put up 7 more with a minute left.
There's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
All right, so we have put up more points than we did last week. Last week we scored 35. Got 42 this game.
And now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I could see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession.
Yeah, man, that's basically gonna do it for this week. Come out here and play some really good defense. Run the ball at will. Then take another shot. That should have been a pick, man. Hey, man, our safety, he has 3 picks past 2 games. That could have been his 4th.
Leaves it with the back.
Yeah, that's going to be the ball game.
Might have gotten a little cute with that run on 3rd and long, and they got nothing to show for it.
That is the ball game. So, in our second game, we did come out. We threw the ball a lot better. I believe in week 1, we have 4 completions, 10 pass attempts, I think for, what, 40 yards or 20 yards, something like that. All right, our second game, we come out, we throw the ball for 170 yards. We got 2 passing touchdowns. But, again, we really relied heavily on the run and our defense. It's just going to be the blueprint of this season. Run the ball, play good defense.
If you're the coaching staff, I think you're very positive right now.
Hey, we scored 42. It only says 35 here.
Presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.
We got to see who we got next week. But, I mean, look at that. 15 pass attempts, 80% completions. That's what we like to see. And then just killed on the ground. As we should against a team like Western Michigan. Again, they just don't have the athletes or the bodies that we have here at Michigan. I'm sure you guys will get some of our players via the portal that want to stay in state. We may get some of y'all's guys. Some of y'all's receivers, they was out there. They look kind of nice. We could use some of them. They was breaking tackles. We need that over here. Yeah, man, Rod Moore is doing his thing. Yes, week 1. Week 1 is wrapped up in the books. We'll see who we got for week 2. I think week 2 we have a user game. Two 2-0 on the season. Yeah, our next game is against Oklahoma. So our next few games are going to be pretty tough. We got Oklahoma, Notre Dame, USC. Pretty exciting. The Oklahoma game is going to be a pretty big game. That is the team that I used in last year's Dynasty. Yeah, our guy's out for 7 weeks, our running back. Ah, man. Okay, he's an elite depth trait. True freshman, 83 overall. He's definitely going to be a baller for us. That's going to do it for this video. Hit that subscribe button. See you in the next one. Peace.